Said, go ahead.
Thank you. Vedant, two quick questions on Israel.
Yeah.
The Israeli press is reporting that Israel may uproot ancient Christian mosaic near Megiddo. It's a site that bearing an early reference to Jesus, peace be upon him, as God. So, are you aware of this report? And do you have any comment on that?
I'm aware of the report. What I would say, Said, is that the U.S. government is not involved in this at all,
Right,
and
right.
I would refer you to the Museum of the Bible, which is a privately run museum, as well as the Israeli Antiquities Authority, to discuss any exchange of artifacts or things of that nature. This is not something that the United States is party to.
Okay, but
Yeah.
there are no regulations against bringing, this presumably some art that is being, uprooted and relocated.
To my knowledge, there is not some sort of restriction, but again, this agreement is not one that the federal government is party to.
Okay,
So-
and very quickly, there also, the Israeli press is reporting that some Democrats are quite dumbfounded that the administration or the Biden administration is willing to hand what they call major gift to Netanyahu, and the timing is bad. And in particular, they're talking about the visa waiver and this relentless pursuit of normalization between Israel and Saudi Arabia. Do you have a comment on that? Do you think that the timing is proper now to pursue those two issues?
Said, the foreign policy that we pursue and the policies that we pursue bilaterally with any country are because they're in the interest of the United States. The United States isn't Santa Claus handing around things like Visa Waiver Program or something else. We are pursuing these things and engaging on these things because they are in our interest. We are pursuing these things because they are. Sure.
You mentioned
I perhaps should not have been so glib. What I will just say, though, Said, is that we pursue these things because they are in the U.S.'s national interest to do so. All of these things. First, as you've heard me say before, entry into the Visa Waiver Program for Israel is not going to happen until and unless we see reciprocity and the many prerequisites that myself and Matt and Ned and others have spent a lot of time up here talking about. Things like normalization and integration into the region we view as a good thing for the important opportunity to further collaborate on a number of areas, including trade and people to people and the flow of goods and ideas. And we also remain equally committed to a negotiated two-state solution between our Israeli partners and the Palestinians. And that's something that we're going to continue to pursue as well, because we think it is an important step that is good for the region and good for national security interests in the region.
On the other hand, the administration has also expressed clear displeasure with the judicial reform, which passed the Knesset on the 24th of last month and so on. And, you would like to see those reforms either thrown out or frozen, or as the president said, garner, consensus among Israelis and so on, none of which are happening. So why not use this kind of, you refuse to call them gifts, but those kinds of benefits for Israel until such time where, these expressed also American goals are achieved.
Look, Said, we continue to engage our Israeli counterparts to strengthen the special bond between the United States and Israel, and to advance democratic values that have long been the basis of this relationship. And you quoted the president aptly and accurately, and that continues to be what we're going to pursue here as well.